morning, rosboundy, psychic medium here. Yeah, I was just checking up whether the other channels were live. I'm going to my Facebook profile, my page, the mytimetv.live, and my YouTube channel. So it's the four destinations I'm doing this morning, not from a mobile phone, although b.live is available as a free at the moment mobile broadcasting app. So check that out from b.live something. Ask me later. I'll be able to share that with you. What we're here for is to do the cards. Okay, so I'll switch it around and we'll go to the cards. And then I can say the good morning to people. Hi, Tanya. Lovely to see you here. And it looks like I'm a little bit early because I've only got 3 watching at the moment. Here we go. I'll just get that pencil out. I've got my Apple Pencil. So what we're starting with, and I better bring the table closer. Didn't realise it was so far away. And that's why the slight wobble. And I didn't realise it was a little crooked. I had lined it up. So there you go. What we have for our owl card this morning is this one. I am a work in progress. So that obviously is a little young owl. And I love it because we're forever young. There's not really a time where we can honestly say that we're fully grown up, in my opinion, that is, because am I fully grown up? I'm over 60. So am I? I don't know. So that's our little card of I am a work in progress. I'll leave that out of the way because we're here to concentrate on the Lenormand deck. That's what I do as the daily one mainly. It's the Lenormand deck. That's a bit better. And here we've got the card that I've pulled from Leanne's Inner Soul Guidance cards. And it is the fish. 28 adds up to a 1 numerology, and it's a start of a new path. So find your inspiration, creativity, and growth. There we go. Let's try and get that. There we go. Find your inspiration, creativity, and growth. The reason I've got a bit of a flashy look about the lighting is because one of my lights tends to throw a wobbly in its, I don't know why, but it just does. I love the way the silver on this fluoresces in some, you have a look at that and isn't it gorgeous? Almost opalescent. So that's rather gorgeous, and I will leave that there. We are the fish. I'll try and put it there like that, and I'll centre that up a bit better, just so it looks nicer. That's better. And good morning to Carol. How are you? We've got Keza here. Wonderful to see you here with your beautiful multicolours there. You had no power last night, and we still don't. You still don't have no power line. Wow. We had the flashing in and out. That's why with some of it I ended up giving up monitoring via the Mac with Leanne's show. Monitoring. I think that I've sussed out enough of the words to ban that we didn't have trolling last night, which was good. But it was a good show, even with all the freezing and stuff, because Leanne herself had some issues too. So here we go with this one. I'm expecting it's going to be better, and we'll get right into it. Because what we've got's labyrinth in our home space, and I'm doing my volunteering too, so I better get going. Labyrinth in the home space, a cross in the workspace, child up in the unexpected, tree as your role, and we've got the choices card as that central energy for outcome or, overall. Good morning to you, Sarah. You're one of your favourite cards there, right down the bottom as well. Lovely to see you here. Oh, your food is defrosting. Oh, that's the bad part about doing that. Don't keep opening the freezer, and it should last until they get the power back on. I've never found it to be off, even if you keep it for at least the 24 hours in there. It should stay all right. Morning from Vicky. There you go. That's been my experience over many years of having those sorts of issues come up occasionally. Right, and I forgot to turn off the notifications on my iPad, but we'll bear with that. Labyrinth in that home space, it's just the journey we're on, isn't it? Like that our card is, a work in progress. Well, so is our journey. So we're going to have those times where we come up against that little backstop, the dead end type thing. We just need to retrace steps, learn from it, and go the new path. And that really is what Labyrinth is about in our home space this morning. Sometimes when we have those blocks, just retrace the steps, learn from it, and that can be things where we come against a brick wall in our communication with family. Someone's being a stubborn so and so, and we need to back up. Even we ourselves can be the stubborn so and so's. Don't forget, it is a two-way street. Even in, as you can see, there's so many different pathways that could be taken in a labyrinth. Meditate on it as you're walking through, so that you're in that present moment each and every part of that, step by step journey, that you do take note of what's around you and all the rest. But each and every piece of it's going to be a learning part of your pathway. Keep that in mind as you are stepping through, as you're contemplating, as you're stepping through, as you're being present, stepping through. Okay, and walking that path. Home space. Oh, look, it could be that you're going to upgrade, do something really nice and contemplative in your garden. As much as outside here in our garden, no, wet, windy, and cold. I suppose you can always rug up for the appropriate weather conditions, which well, I mean, we do, don't we? So, as you're doing your walking along, as you're living each moment of your day, have that awareness around you of others being present, of you being present with them, and of those steps that you're taking in your day, whatever that be. Okay. Mid morning. I think you meant morning. Good morning, Kat. Lovely to see you here this morning. Now we're moving into that cross that's in our workspace. So there is some responsibilities that we're needing to take up, that we're going to need to drop as well, that things are completed, and trusting that what we're in progress with, it does still feel like the progress because of the pathway we've got with the labyrinth. I feel it still is. We're continuing all the time with progress on what we have in our workspace as well. Like that Al mentions, we are a work in progress. So be aware, choose, and this is where the choices card is, right in the middle there, as far as those two. It is choosing what you want to actually continue with as your responsibility, and what you don't, what you know that you need to hand on to someone else. It's called delegation. So have that as a word for your day, maybe, that there are going to be the opportunities to delegate. And I'm feeling that's because we're going to have these unexpected moments in our day where we're just going to want to be as a child and play, not childish, but to give ourselves those moments of playfulness, of being that early part, the work in progress. We start from being babies and growing into adults, and whatever we get to in our now, and where we've come to in our now, and what we may be in our future. Isn't it the wonder of now what's next? And sometimes that just does create a time of playfulness in our day. So move from that, delegate some things that you need to, so that you can have those unexpected moments, and they will pop up in the day. So trust that what you're handing on is going to be dealt with okay. You're going to have those moments and be able to bring it into that realm of who you are. It really is creating that flow of energy that's your backbone, your spine, that energetic connection, that kundalini line that is you, from deep into Mother Earth and out into the cosmos and spiritual world. That's what that's indicating for me. It really brings in that connection and balance. So that's your role today, is to reconnect, stay connected, and continue to grow that connection, because trees keep growing, unless they certainly are dead or we kill them, which certainly has happened over time, hasn't it? And good morning, Kerry Ann. Lovely to see you here. Got very scary in Gippsland. Lots of flooding. Oh my goodness. See, I don't put the news on. So that's a bit sad to hear of flooding, but I hope everyone's all right and there's no danger to life, and that all the animals can survive and get out. Yeah, if it's sudden flooding. Ooh, we have had a lot of rain here too at Port Elliot, I'd have to say. We're even just half an hour away, there's not been as much. So Yeah, that's what weather is. It's what our Mother Nature brings us. And we, as human beings, we do have the ability to be flexible to a point. So I hope you can maneuver around whatever it is that's happening in your life that might be a little bit of that dangerous matter. Yeah, water can be, fires can be, all that sort of stuff. So, and good morning to you, Lee. Lovely to see you here from Illinois, USA. You'd be coming into your hotter weather now, too. Um, right. So moving from that connection we have with all that is our energies, our spiritual connection, Kundalini, the tree of life, all that is, we're moving that from our childlikeness into creating. Here we are at the outcome with the choices. We do have choices each and every moment that we are here present in this body. So use your choices wisely. Make those choices wisely because there's not really, I mean, there really isn't it. You can have two things at once type of thing. It really is more the one or the other. And we'll find that by the end of our day that as we contemplate what has been our day, that we can really say, oh, I'm really, you know, it's, and I'll move this to here, that it's really that. Um, is it satisfaction? We're not always satisfied with how our day's gone, but it's certainly that each and every moment is as it should be, as it's meant to be. It's what is perfect for that point in time. So that as we're by the end of our day and reflecting back, looking in hindsight, it's always going to be in hindsight, but as we're looking back at how our day has been, that we can actually say, look, I really enjoyed that. I'm so grateful for what I've had in my day, all the bits and pieces. It doesn't matter, like absolutely everything. It doesn't matter whether it's felt like it's been negative or positive. It's bringing that all together, being who we are in this moment in time, and being so grateful for that, being able to share our energies and our life, our steps, our learnings with each other, because we are in relationship with others. Whatever we say, even if we choose not to be, we are because we've chosen not to be. It's just a different form in that relationship. So, thank you for being here with me this morning. I am going to continue onward. I've got some volunteering to do today. I really like doing that work. And today it's in the paint shop, so I'm going to be painting away. My wrist found as a result that of the X-ray that at least that that little that tendon thingy, it's not torn or anything. I have overstretched something there, and it just needs resting. So whatever I do today, it'll be less of this and more of this one. so, so thank you each and every one of you for being here. Thank you, Keza. Um, I am planning to be earlier tomorrow morning because Leanne and I are going to start on our road trip to be at Mount Gambier tomorrow afternoon for some readings over the weekend. So we're looking forward to that. We'll still be here for the Friday's intuitive chat. We'll do it mobile. So it's going to be fun. Keep tuning in. Certainly click the like button, share it round, and it's the notification one, I think, that's probably more a bonus for each of you to be informed, have that little dingy bell thing going to let you know that we're live, that I'm live when I do my dailies, that we will be tomorrow night too. So stay safe, everybody. Thank you, Keza, for that. And to you, Sarah, everyone, have a wonderful day. Keep being the best you that you can be, and namaste till next time. Bye for now.